Hey, Miles Beckler here, milesbeckler.com, and this video is going to look at the analytics from 6 months of aggressive video marketing. We're going to look at my YouTube analytics. We're also going to look at my blog's analytics in Google. And really, before we start, there's one thing I have to cover, and that is that I have spent over 8 years of my life practicing and putting into practice everything I'm teaching here. Am I the ultimate expert in internet marketing? Absolutely not. Have I learned a lot more than most of the other people in the world and people who are finding my channel through my 8 years of full-time experience? Absolutely. And if you want to go back even farther, I began making money online in 2003, which right now puts it at 14 years ago. So the reason I'm mentioning this is if you're moving forward and you're ready to get going in internet marketing, you need to keep in mind that you have to choose a niche that is based in something you're actually an expert in. If you look at what I'm doing and be like, wow, this niche, the internet marketing niche, I should just go into there. I don't have any experience. Let me just go read an ebook and make videos about what I'm reading. You're never going to make it in the long run. Number one, I'm going to outwork you, and so are a lot of other people in the niche. But number two, it's not going to be authentic. And authenticity and coming from the heart and sharing of what you know is of the utmost importance. So as we're going to get into the techie numbers stuff, I just want you to make sure it's perfectly clear that the most important part and the biggest takeaway from all of this is I'm sharing what I love and what I've been doing day in and day out for 8 years and what I've been doing on the side for 14 years. And it's easy for me to share this stuff because it's what I do. It's what I do every day, all day. So for you, figure out what that is for you and share of yourself and just go forth. Now, enough of that jibber jabber. Let's go ahead and take a look inside and play with some numbers because we all like data, right? So if you'll notice, I'm 6 months in at this point. I started with 0 on the channel and I now have 3,302 subscribers. Thank you to every single one of you. If you haven't subscribed yet, click subscribe. I got more cool stuff coming. And you can see I now have 83,000 views, which is astounding. The numbers are increasing and all of my efforts are compounding. So let's go into the video manager and you can see first thing right here, 148 videos in approximately 180 days. That is more than one per business day. That's about a 6 video per week average. So if you move forward for 6 months and you put up a video every Monday through Saturday and you take every Sunday off, you can replicate this kind of volume of work. Obviously, your results are going to vary based on your niche and based on your SEO acumen, but luckily I've got videos to help you with that. Let's jump in and actually look at the analytics because this is where it gets really interesting. And since everything I've been doing is based on 30-day numbers, I'm going to tick this over to 30 days first and foremost. Now you can see in 30 days here, I have received, 51,000 views. Now, if you remember, a minute ago we looked, I only have 80,000 total views. So 50,000 of the 80,000 came in the last 30 days, which means for months 1 through months 5, I saw this much result or from that much effort. Let me make sure I got that there right. And now I'm at a point where I'm putting in this much effort and I'm getting this much result. Now, are you going to hit that point in 5 months, 6 months, 8 months? I don't know. Honestly, you're going to have to figure that out for yourself and keep going until you get there. That's the whole trick. But what I can tell you is once you get there, the traffic comes hot and heavy and it makes everything else easier. And honestly, it's more fun for me to make these videos now than it ever has been, right? So these are really cool numbers. You're also going to see, I want to show you this because what happened this month, you can see this big spike down here in subscribers. I've been sharing everything I know. I've been giving it all. I could have very easily packaged what I know into products and put a funnel around it and attempted to sell it, but I'm in this for a longer term game. I'm in this for a legacy move, and I really want to get this information out there. And really it's because no one shared this information for me when I was younger, so I'm kind of paying it forward in some senses. But what's happened is there's a gentleman, Franklin, out there who has a Facebook group where he's teaching people how to make money niche marketing. And he's like, Miles, you're the real deal. You're putting out great value. You're not just pitching your products. I'm going to share your channel and your messages with my entire Facebook group, and I'm going to tell them that you're a trustworthy person to subscribe. Bingo. I got a massive spike in subscribers, and you can see that kind of correlates with these shares. It correlates with the playlist views. It really kind of correlates with this next bump. Now, did I ask this guy to do it? Absolutely not. Do I even know who he is? At this point, we've had a mini conversation in comments, and that's all. What happened here? I continued to give of myself so much without asking for a jab, right? Give. I'm not asking for anything. I've got an opt-in at this point. I'm not even really promoting that. And I'm doing such a good job at giving value that other experts in this world are saying, hey, if you want answers on that, go just check out Miles's channel because he covers it all. So they're looking at what I'm doing as like, wow, this is a massive body of work. I don't want to recreate this. I'll just point them to Miles because he's being authentic and genuine and he's sharing of himself. And that's a big mindset shift in giving to give versus giving to get. And when we give to give, these are the kinds of things that happen. So let's go do a 30-day, over 30-day number and see a little comparison. And what we're looking at now is this last 30 days versus essentially month 5 versus month 6, right? So month 5 is the orange line and month 6 is the blue line. And you can see there is a significant increase here. This is over 100% more watch time, and this is almost 200% more views. So I'm getting double, almost triple the amount of people finding my content as I had before. And you can see if we go down a little farther here, the likes, that's almost triple. My dislikes are up. I've doubled my dislikes, which is great because that means I'm moving people. That means I'm compelling people. I'm reaching more people and I'm starting to polarize my audience, and that means I'm connecting with the best possible people for me, and YouTube's trying to give me more reach, and some of those people don't like it, and that's a good sign. You want to see this happening. The comment numbers are also increasing. I believe that's a 300% increase, almost a 300% increase like across the board, right? 200+% increase. So all my numbers have doubled in 30 days. But here's the thing. It took 5+ months of hard work with tiny results to get there. So let's do a fun little comparison now. And let's compare, since we are at the 180-day mark, let's compare the last 3 months with the first 3 months and see what those look like. And if you're doing a challenge right now and you're a month or 2 months in, this is where it gets absolutely astounding in the numbers. So the orange line was literally months 1, 2, and 3. You can see if I go all the way to the left here, I got 22 views and 5 views. So my second video, literally, I had 5 views one day. Now, if you look, I'm getting 16,000 minutes viewed. I'm getting 2,000+ views every single day on average. So take a look at this for a minute. If you notice, that orange line here in the watch time and in the views is absolutely flat. That's 90 days of my timeline, right? So month 1 was about here, month 2 was about here, month 3 ended here, and I wasn't even moving the needle. Month 4 on the blue line ended somewhere around here, month 5 ended somewhere around here, and then boom, it hit hard in month 6. What happened? 2 things. Number 1, I've triggered YouTube's algorithm because I'm still publishing. I'm still a voracious publisher on their platform, so I'm giving them lots of content. I'm also optimizing my content. If you haven't seen the YouTube SEO video, be sure to watch that. I do a 40-minute, 30-minute brain dump on that. And we have this compounding effect. All my old videos are still collecting views, and my new videos are collecting views, and I've got more subscribers, so when I put up a new video, my subscribers can see it, and I'm flat out reaching more people. I'm getting more suggested videos, etc. And this is really in the magic, and what's going to be fun is when I take this out to a year, right? So I'm going to keep on this for another 6 months. Can I do a video a day every day for the next 6 months? I'm not sure. That's my goal right now, and I'm going to go for it. But you can see the difference in likes in total. In my first 90 days, that's 90 videos being published. That is an incredible amount of work. That's a huge feat, right? 212 likes. The 90 days since, 3,000 likes. That's what, like 1,500% more. You can see the dislikes have done a huge jump. The comments have done an absolute massive jump. Shares are up 10 times, 10x, right? The number of videos watching the playlist, like it's across the board. And I'm really showing you this because I need you to understand that it's a long process that you're in. And the longer you stick with it, the better your results you're going to get. And you're not going to see any results at the beginning, right? To be honest with you, I was really stoked when I saw days that had, let's go look at some of these, the actual view numbers down here, right? So, 30 views in a day, 40 views in a day, 25, 40 views in a day. I was thankful for everyone. And then boom, I had 170 views in a day. It was a new record for me at that point in time. 2 months in, 60 days in, publishing all the time. Wow, 170 views in a day. Now you can see I'm getting 2,000 a day. Where can this go? I don't know. Can I see 10,000 views a day? Could I see 100,000 views a day? Wow, that's so exciting for the thought to be able to help that many people and to be able to give and be of service to that many people. That's what motivates me. But it's really important to remember that I was able to keep my motivation up through all of this no results period. And if you're going through a challenge right now, you got to understand the 30, the 60, the 90, the 120-day challenge, that's just getting started. The fact that my wife and I are so successful in our main business is because we've done this for 8 years straight, right? And I still have a full-time job. So as I'm doing this, I'm still working every day with my wife and on our main business. Let's go over the blog side of things real quick. Now what I've got is a system. I'm going to do a video that outlines how I use this system and how it exactly works, but I'm having my videos transcribed and then edited and then published to my blog. I've been averaging approximately 1.5 to 2 videos per week going up on my blog. It's not as aggressive as I want to be. I would rather have about 20 to 30 video or blog posts per month published, but with even just these results, you can see I'm now getting 4,700 visits to my website per month from 2,500 people. Now let me go ahead and do something fun. I'm going to go back to before I started, and we're going to run a comparison here. So we're going to compare this. I need to go back to July 21st through August 19th, which is just before I started. Oh, excuse me. Give me one quick second here. I goofed that up. Let's do last 30 days. We're going to click apply. So you're going to see these are my 30 over 30 numbers. I'll get to that other report in a second. I just kind of goofed that up a little bit. But even in the last 30 days, my efforts have not increased, but my results have more than doubled. 150% more visits from 160% more people. I'm getting more comments. I'm getting more engagements on my blog. Google is now realizing that my blog, in addition to my channel, are both authorities. And now I'm picking up search engine traffic from YouTube search engine and from Google. And again, I've been doing this for months and months. This is with 6 months of effort and 8 to 15 years of practical experience and working every day, 20, 40, 60 plus hour weeks, right, to get the experience that I'm now teaching. And then let's go run that report, because I do want you to see how drastic the change has been. I need to click here first. Now I'm going to be able to go back and change the dates. Give me one quick second. We want to go July 21st through August 19th, and then click apply. And this is hilarious. I mean, it looks flatlined. You can see one tiny little bump here, but literally I'm getting 13,534% more traffic to my website in the last 30 days than before I started this challenge. And again, I'm not even ramping up my efforts here. That's what I'm going to do over the next few months. I'm going to keep the videos going, and I'm going to figure out, I'm going to build my system more efficient so I can get more content on my blog more often. And we're going to watch these numbers go up. And this is directly correlating to my list growth. I now have a list. I believe I got 100 subscribers, first 100. That's right. And I'm starting from zero with all of this. My channel started with zero. My blog started with zero. My list didn't even exist for 5 months in the process. And I'm on it full speed. So what does this mean, right? Ultimately, it means that this is possible. I've really invested a tiny, tiny, tiny amount of money in this entire process. Right now, I'm on like a $30 Plantronics headset, and I'm on a laptop I already owned. Most of my videos are either this setup with Screencast-O-Matic, it's a $15 tool to record and edit, or on my cell phone, which I already owned. And the odds are you have a laptop with a webcam, you have a cell phone that has a video camera on it, and that's all you actually need to do. From there, it takes effort, but not just short periods of effort, right? It's not 2 weeks. It's not, I'll dabble with this, I'll give it a shot for a week or a month or 2 months. It's the kind of effort that most people aren't willing to do. It's that painful. I'm in a hotel room in Dallas right now. I've got a conference. I'm going to a marketing conference for the next 5 days. I just spent 40 hours in airports and airplanes. Still got a video up, didn't I? Still got an email sent out to my email list. Still got a video the day after I landed. I'm still hitting it. So if you think you're busy, you got a lot going on, welcome to the club. That's real life. And anyone who's built anything has had to do so in the face of challenges, right? And also, if you think I just came onto the scene quick and wow, look what Miles is doing, trust me, you haven't seen the 15 plus years of trial and error that I'm trying to condense down for you with the content I'm putting out. You haven't seen the fact that my wife and I have been working every single day for 8, 10 plus, 12 plus hour days, 7 days a week for 8 years to get our business to a point where I can break off an hour or so a day to share this with you. I didn't peep a word about internet marketing until I was literally over 5 years, I went self-employed in 2010. It's been 7 years since I've been full-time from home working online. It's been over 8 or 9 years since we started our website. It's been over 15 years since I started this online making money stuff. So wherever you're at, all I can say for you at this point is keep going. You have to get to the point where your returns are compounding. If you're looking at data and you're looking at stats and you're like, man, is it worth it? I'm only getting 20 views a day, 30 views a day. Keep going. Remember, this is where most of your competitors let off the gas. This is where most of your competitors go chase some shiny new object. And if you want to create long-term organic search engine and organic video marketing results, you just have to stick with it longer than they do. Give more content, give more value, give everything you know of your topic, and trust me, everything else will work out. Could I create a product right now that teaches people step by step how to make money online? Absolutely. Even though I've given every single video and everything I know about it already for free, I guarantee you I could create a product around this and still sell the product. There's no scarcity out there. So if you're giving your best stuff, trust me, it's just going to position you as the person that your customers want to buy from and your customers want to work with. That's the truth of the matter. So give more of yourself. If you're looking at sketchy data and you're like, man, 30 views a day, is it really worth it? I could tell you in the long term it is. I thank you very much for your time. Went on a little bit of a rant here, but it's important to keep perspective as you're moving forward. You got to keep your expectations in check, and you got to keep your heart really open and fired up. You got to keep that desire burning in your belly so you have the energy and the motivation to make it through to the other side. Now, if you haven't subscribed, be sure to subscribe because I got some great video content coming out. I've got this whole case study on my Facebook ads where I'm going to show you every page, every ad that helped me generate something like 14,000 leads in 30 days. I'm going to lay it all on the table once I finish the conference. I'm also going to be doing daily updates from this marketing conference. Probably one of the best marketing conferences around. So click subscribe, get the daily updates, get the short bits of what they're talking about so you can stay up to date. Give me a thumbs up here if you liked the video. I do appreciate the thumbs up. And if you have any questions at all, leave me a comment. If you're doing a challenge and you're midway through or you're just getting started, leave me a comment and let me know. And if you're seeing mediocre or what feels like mediocre results, leave me a comment and leave me your statement of, even though I'm only seeing this, I'm going to stick with it till I get the results I deserve, till I'm getting 1,000 views a day, 2,000 views a day. And trust me, I know for a fact you can get there. You have everything you need. I'm going to keep giving of myself to you to help you with anything else I can help you with. Leave me a comment if there's anything on your mind you think I can help you with. And again, finally, I thank you so much for your time. I totally appreciate your time, and I look forward to connecting with you on the next video.